All right, it's Brandon. Hey,
How's it going, bud?
good. I like your guitars, man.
Oh, thank you. I got got a bunch of them hanging up behind me. I think it's all the computer will let you see, but it's the music room.
Yeah, Brandon. Wow, good to hear from you, man. You're in a new band, but you guys have been doing this for a while. I saw an old video called "Fire in the Hole."
Yeah,
That's you, right?
that's us.
Man, that I mean, that is just so it's
I
just so
know.
jamming fast, man. It just rocks.
I know. Mark's killing it on guitar on that.
Wow. So yeah, so you guys have been together for a while, and was Kill Devil Hill like the first name of your band, which is now 40 Cycle Hum?
No, Kill Devil Hill is a completely separate band. It was not a 40 Cycle Hum was around way before Kill Devil Hill was
Right.
around.
Okay.
We started 40 Cycle Hum's been around since I don't know, like 2000s.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
early 2000, we released Secret Skin in 2006.
Okay.
So that was under NS5 Records, which is a Norwood Fisher's label from Fishbone. He had that. So it
Right
was
on.
distributed through Sony. But yeah, so then after we we all kind of went different ways, and that's when Mark started Kill Devil Hill.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I think it was around 2010-ish or something. I can't quite remember when that
Right.
was.
Yeah, it's been at least 17, 20 years since that video, which,
I
is
know.
still out there. It's a pretty cool video.
I
Anybody
know.
gets a chance, it's an older one, but
Yeah,
you
it's
get a
pretty
new
cool.
album and a new song too, that I want to talk about too. 40
Sure.
Cycle Hum, man. Where did you get the idea for that name? What is that? What is that? 40
It's kind of a
Cycle Hum.
sub-audible low frequency. I wanted something that kind of, rumbled and hummed. I was just trying to think of something that was kind of, different and unique. And, it's always good to have, a number in your name because it always gets put to the first of the list. And so,
Ah, yeah, you're right. Nice, smart, man. Yeah,
so I was
40
trying to get
Cycle
some,
Hum.
yeah, there you go. Everybody seems to like the name. I was always kind of worried about the name a little bit, but, it seems to be, I get a lot of compliments and people seem to like it. So,
Yeah, it sounds cool. Sounded like
yeah.
something, with motorcycles or some
Exactly,
low
bicycles. A lot of people think it's
frequency.
bicycles and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because of the cycle maybe in it,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then the hum though threw me off for the that lower
yeah.
vibration you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, terrific. So you guys got together, and so this is like a kind of like a super band, man, where you've got guys from Buck Cherry and
Yeah.
Five Finger, and then Kill
Uh-huh.
Devil Hill, and then
That's true.
man, and so you've all been playing together for a while, or is this a new thing with
Me,
Five
me.
Finger and
Well, the new thing with
Matt?
yeah, the new thing with Matt. Matt's
Matt.
the only one. Yeah, he's new, and he came in and he recorded bass and all the new, the new album. So he's on the new album.
I think I remember seeing him with Five Finger a time or two.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah, he's got the long.
yeah, beer. Well, the funny thing about that is 40 Cycle Hum opened up or was on the same bill the same night they got signed at the Knitting Factory in Hollywood
Oh
in like
wow.
3 or whatever it was.
Right
Yeah,
on.
we know we all go back a ways. So it was
Wow.
Mark, and Francis were in the 42nd at that time. So like I
Right.
said, so it's all three of us. It's still the same people except for Matt. It's a new addition.
Right. And Francis from Buck Cherry.
Yeah, Francis. Yeah, he was with
Yep.
us prior to Buck Cherry. Yes.
Right, a Buck Cherry. Wow, right on. And now he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, that's
He's
awesome.
doing both. He's doing both. He's with
Is
Buck
he doing
Cherry.
both?
He's with Buck Cherry right now. So yeah, we have to work, whenever he can, because that Buck Cherry's definitely doing well. So we have to respect all that. But it's great.
And your new and you're the vocalist, Brandon.
I am.
And yep. And your new song, Remember the Days.
Yeah,
It's got some classic influences in it.
it does.
Yeah, but yet it's got that modern rock and roll sound.
I know it was interesting how that came about. So this one of those. When you especially our age, as you can tell, we're getting a little older, so you can kind of probably relate to the song a little bit.
Maybe.
So, but what's wonderful about that is younger audience are getting, but it makes them ask questions. What do you mean? TV was free. Stuff like it's like
Right.
oh,
When
okay,
water didn't cost a dime, one of the first
exactly,
opening
yeah,
lyrics.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's really cool. It's neat to see how it's transitioned and how it's come from where it started.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's called Remember the Days. Um, and the name, what is the name of the album? Is that the title track?
Yeah, well, the name of the album is Entertaining Misery.
Entertaining Misery.
Yeah.
Right on. And is that
Yeah.
out? Is that coming out soon?
It's coming out very soon, I think in October.
Entertaining the misery.
You like that? Yeah.
Uh, but
That's a
back to
good.
Remember the Days,
Yeah.
that is such a classic song where it's got not only the classic, it's got classic lyrics, but it's got a classic kind of a sound too, like the
It,
rhythm, just it's just like it's heavy and it's
it's
just it
heavy. It is
thumps.
driving, real driving.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Mark, the band is amazing. They're top notch. It doesn't get any better. So
Yeah. Yep.
this
Where you
making
guys
it.
bang? Where you guys bang around from? Where did you grow up? Was it Hollywood?
Well, we all got together in Hollywood. So that's where. So, but we're all from different, places. I grew up in Alabama.
Oh,
Uh,
did you?
yeah,
Whereabouts?
yeah, in Athens.
Nice.
Athens,
Yep. My
Alabama.
son's in
Yep.
Birmingham right now. Graduated
That's
from
that's where.
Auburn. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I was
Yeah.
born in Birmingham, so.
Okay.
But I moved to LA like when I was 18 and like 19. I don't want,
Right.
get my age
Great.
away. Yeah, So a while ago, let's just say
It
that.
must have been some wild times, man.
Oh my goodness, when they get me started, we'd have to go off air for that one.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what's great about YouTube. We're not on
That's
the air.
true.
We could always,
You can do
edit
whatever.
edit for radio if we
Edit for
needed to,
radio.
or just
Yeah,
play a specific portion, for radio.
that's true.
Yeah, cut up
But yeah,
different
we had
reels.
great times, and that's how I met, everybody, and that's how, it was great the time frame because
Oh, no kidding. So you were in LA, and then you were
yep,
playing like the Strip or wherever, and
we
then
played all over. Yeah, we played everywhere. Whiskey,
yeah,
Cat Club,
right,
Troubadour,
right,
everywhere. Back in the day, Key Club,
yeah,
Key Club.
yeah,
Most of those aren't there. Well,
no,
Troubadour, and Cat Club. No, I know Cat Club's gone too. There's a lot of those
right,
aren't there anymore. Yeah,
yeah. And so that's where you met Mark and
Francis.
Francis. And
Yes.
and where did Matt come in? How did he come in?
Matt just came in after when we got the resurgence back. Mark, when we had uh, Mark and Matt were still in Kill Devil Hill, and we got it's this crazy way how this all came back to play. I had met a good. I went and saw Cypress Hill, which Sindog is a good friend of mine from back in the day.
All right.
They were playing in Nashville at the with the Nashville Symphony. So I'm in Nashville now. So that's where I'm
Nice. Oh,
from.
beautiful.
Yes, and so I went there and I ran into Denny Sanders, who's the president and owner of TGL Zoid, the label we're on now.
Right.
Uh, so it was weird. So we got introduced. Sitting us, hey, you need to meet Denny, and I feel like we know each other, and and that we just hit it off, and he wanted my number. We put my number in his phone. He had my number in there. He had my name. It was weird. So it was one of those Hollywood, probably crazy nights that we were talking about earlier.
Wow. Yeah. So you probably might
So
have met him before and
yeah,
kind of run into
yeah,
him and forgot
yeah.
about it, and then
And
you
he knew
kind of
about
circle back and
he kind of knew about the band. He'd heard, so he was like, I told him we had this album was sitting there, so we didn't listen to it. And he said, man, I'll sign this right now. So that's how it kind of started. We kind of got together, and then I ran into Mark out of all places. I was in Key West,
wow.
and Kill Devil Hill just happened to be playing in a bar in Kill West, which is
Wow.
unheard of because bands
Right.
typically you don't go to Key West. It's so off the beaten path.
No, yeah. Plus, you're not used to hearing like Kill Devil Hill or
In Key West, yeah, yeah,
it's more like Jimmy
it's
Buffett or
Jimmy
Kenny
Buffett.
Chesney or
I
something.
know exactly, and imagine my shock. I'm riding my scooter, like scootered it up. I was like, hey, yeah. Well, no, I saw him on the. I didn't. I saw him on the where they were advertising. I stopped and said, no
Oh,
way. So I went. He didn't
wow.
even know I was there. So I said, I watched the whole set, and we hadn't
Wow.
talked in a while. And I went up and talked to him, and then we talked, and I told him what was kind of going on. And I don't know, a few months later, he kind of saw where we're getting traction on it, and he said that Kill Devil Hill were taking a hiatus for a while, and then he was like, hey, I'd love to get this. This is what we all started out doing. This is where we started from, all of us. So he's like, let's get it. So we did, and he said, hey, I said, well, I want to bring, I need a bass player. And so he goes, I got the perfect one. He was playing with Kill Devil, so Matt just kind of came on, and that's what we just played our first show June 20th here in Nashville. Our first
Wow.
show with them and back together again. So it was great. So
Man, that is so awesome. It's
yeah,
cool how things sometimes organically just happen, right?
it's been that is the best way to put it. It's been so organic and so like a lot of times when you're trying to do a band, you're struggling. It's a struggle horse. You're
Right.
always trying to do. This is just. and the
Brandon.
things just falling into place. Maybe it's because of a bunch of veterans too have done this, been around the block, kind of know. Maybe we know what there's all kinds of reasons. I
Right.
think the time's right. Look at all the older bands that are coming back now with new
Right.
records.
Right. The
I
Rolling
think it,
Stones just dropped
yeah,
an album Friday and it's
it's a,
awesome.
I
It's
know
so good.
that's what I mean. So all these bands are are coming back that haven't been around in forever. The lull, and now they're releasing new songs, releasing new. So it's like I think we just might just the stars were aligned and we kind of fell in with that.
This is awesome. This is Brandon Mitchell, 40 Cycle Hum, a lead singer in Chaos Conversations. So I want to go back to your song, Remember the Days,
Yeah.
because not only are the lyrics cool, but where did you come up with those lines in your writing process? So is it more for you, like you're like, well, I remember when water didn't, or somebody says, I remember when water didn't cost a dime, and you're like, oh, pen, please. Or how does that
Sort of.
happen
I
for
mean,
you?
it was Mark. Mark had a lot to do with that song, and it was us in a studio apartment in Hollywood, and we were just coming up with stuff that we remembered that and he kind of went and polished it really good. So Mark had a lot to do with that. He brought that song in, so he was a big part.
And is that how it works with you guys? Like Mart or Matt or somebody will bring in, some kind of an idea
The way
or
we yeah, a lot of us do
Francis
this.
will be like, hey, let's start one with drums, man. Come on.
I know, right? We always do that. We used to just jam a lot. I mean, that's how
Yeah.
we were in the rehearsal room 20 when we just jam whatever comes up, and then I'd start humming, melody lines over the songs. And then me and Mark basically go back and kind of put lyrics to those crazy hums, and see, and then come up with more of a plot and see how the song works out after that.
Right. Earlier you
Interesting way.
right. Yeah. Earlier you had mentioned growing up with a friend from Cypress Hill. Have you ever thought of doing like a collaboration with him? Do you still stay in touch?
Oh yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, we didn't grow up together, but he was neighbor. He was a neighbor of mine when I lived in Los
Oh,
Angeles
right
and
on.
Downey.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So I mean, yeah, we still keep in touch. I just talked to him the other day. He loved me. He just seen the single and he loved it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great. I hadn't thought about that, but I should maybe run it past him, see what he says.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And go ahead and give me the credit for it. It's
I
Chaos,
will.
Chaos.
I got you. You'll be the first one up there. Stamped.
I think it might sound good, like with your stuff, man. Like during one of those breaks, and then have him come in and do
Man,
whatever.
rap.
Yeah, like some kind of cool little, rocky, rappy thing.
We
Yeah,
actually have a song that would that's in little pre-production. I ain't gonna give too much away about that
nice.
before another and the next album, but got to get this one out and get this one promoted first. But
Right, right.
then yeah, I want to be perfect for that.
We'll come
Uh,
back and let's talk about the next one
we
too.
will we'll be there. We'll be talking.
All right. Remember the days. When does the
Remember
album
this.
drop, Brandon?
That, I think in October. I don't have a specific date for you yet, but I'll have that
Right.
soon.
Everybody needs to listen to Remember the Days to get used to you guys.
Yes,
And you're built for today's rock audience. You guys really are.
I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Thank you.
Yep, yep. 40 Cycle Hum. Brandon, thanks for being on, man.
All right, but if you need anything, you reach out. Love it. Love it. Dude, anytime you want me on, you just let me know.
We will for sure. Thank you very
All
much,
right.
man.
All right, bud. We'll
Good
see
to
you.
get to know you. Yep.
You